What is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel, and today I'll be breaking down how I managed to make a little over $60,000 with a summertime side hustle, mowing lawns. Mowing lawns was a business that I started in high school, but I want to break down the story of how I got to this point, as well as what I've learned from starting my own business in high school, the troubles that I went through, the journey that I went through, and basically everything I learned about being an entrepreneur at a young age. Truth was, I never had this goal in mind. It kind of grew over time, but I want to break down everything that I went through and how you can start making money, whether it's mowing lawns, providing a service, or if you're just trying to go out there and start making money when you're young, start a side hustle. You never know what it's going to turn into. So I'm going to share my experience, break down all the truth, and tell you guys how you can start making money no matter how old or how experienced you are. So let's get it. Guys, thank you for tuning in. And the truth is, I want to start on day one, the moment in my life where I wanted to become an entrepreneur. Now, through my life, I've always kind of had the experience of, hey, I want to be my own business owner. I found myself working for someone sophomore, junior year, and I knew this was not a fit for my life. So what did I had to do? I had to take plans into my own hands. And this was where I found the accountability aspect. I remember when I had the decision to start a lawn care business. There was a kid in my high school who was running a lawn care business, and he was absolutely crushing it. He was bringing his trucks, trailers to school, and I was like, man, I want to do the same thing. Now, the truth is, it took a lot of kind of motivating and just saying, hey, let's just go for it. So I remember the first day I came home and I said, hey, I'm going to start this lawn care and landscaping business. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no equipment. I had no experience, but I said, hey, I'm going to start dropping off some flyers, creating some hand-drawn notes, and start leaving them on people's mailboxes. And before I had any customers, I was getting calls, but people were very upset. They were calling me and saying, why are you putting things in my mailbox? So that was the first thing that went wrong. I didn't know that you're not allowed to touch people's mailboxes. Secondly, I started to get my first customers, and the truth was, I had a lot of doubt going into this journey. When I wanted to go into my own business or start my own business in high school, I had doubts with my parents, I had doubts with my friends, and I had doubts with my own boss. Before I left his job, they told me that there's no way you're going to grow a business, there's no way you can do this, but I used that as fuel. So through this journey, I was able to use my dad's truck, my dad's push mower, my dad's blower, my dad's equipment, and I went on knocking on doors, advertising on Facebook, and starting to grow a small business. Now, over time, this all kind of began to scale. This is my third year now, and over time, I was slowly seeing progress. I went from a push mower to more equipment, to zero turns, to backpack blowers, to new trailers, to another truck, and it all happened in a matter of months and years. Truthfully, the lawn mowing gig itself is not very long-winded, as a season for me is only about 5 to 6 months. And the truth was, I had to go to school. I was in college, I was working other jobs, and I was just using this as a main side hustle until I started to gain traction. So what I want to tell you guys in this video is that I've been through it all. I've learned a lot about business, but I want to tell you guys the things that I truly learned, as well as how I was able to get to the point of getting over around $60,000 in about 5 to 6 months this year, mowing lawns, doing landscaping, and doing yard work. I was taking a lot of time hustling, grinding, going after work, going after college, going after a long day, and continuing to work to grow this business, and it finally paid off. So the first thing that I want to talk to is getting customers. Whether if you're in a service-based business or trying to grow your customers, in order for you to grow your revenue, to make more money, you have to start scaling your customers. You have to have some type of service that is paying you money, or more products being sold, whatever your business is. And so for me, my marketing and advertisement came directly off of Facebook, through friends, through word of mouth, as well as through the Nextdoor app. These were the platforms where I was hammering every day. I was responding to people, I was messaging people, and I was getting my name out there. Once I got the word out here, after the first year, people knew that, hey, this guy here was doing landscaping and yard work. I seemed to be like the guy that all my friends, their parents would call, and slowly but surely, once I would show up on scene, guess what? The neighbors would see me there. Other people would see me there. I would leave my cards out there. I would begin to advertise in the small community. Now, this one lead, this one service that I got, or this one job that I took on, seemed to spread like to another 2 to 3 jobs in the community. Not only was I doing very honorable work or good work in my eyes, the neighbors started to see it as well. So I was slowly getting the neighbors' business as well. Now, I can remember when I was doing insane amount of work. I was trying to just do anything that I could. I was trapping raccoons. I was going out there doing whatever the customer wanted to do. I know it sounds weird, but when you're just getting started in business, you might have to be someone else's, I guess, slave. You have to do the things that they want to do because you don't have leverage in the situation. For me, when I was growing this business, I had no leverage at first. I could not say no. Every time someone asked me to do something or someone wanted something done for free, I would say yes, because I was so consumed about building a good relationship with them so that they can continue to call me back, and so I can have a business that produces revenue once and again, week after week, week after week. And that's what seemed to be a little trouble for me. I seemed to be saying yes to too many people, but the problem was I was growing at a rapid rate. Now for me, my first year I made around 10 grand. The next year was a little bit more. Then this year I absolutely scaled from all my previous work. So the delayed gratification was something that I really hammered in with, and especially if you're starting a business. If you want to grow a business, it takes time. Everything is not fast. We see, or we can compare ourselves to other businesses, or we're even too scared to start the business. I know for me, one of the things that flipped in my head was that there's no way I'm going to land a customer. There's too many businesses out there. There's too many people that are operating or doing lawn care and landscaping, and you might be feeling the same way. But the truth is, everything is a commodity, and that commodity can be done by you or can be done by someone else. Whoever is able to communicate with the customer the best, whoever is able to provide a great service, whoever is able to get to the customer's attention will land the job. Most of the time, people just want a good service, no matter who it's from or when or where they're getting it. So that's the first thing I learned about getting the customer. Secondly, I want to learn about what I wanted to do, or what was my vision, and it came with hard work. For me, I knew I had to grow this business, but the thing is, I had so many obstacles in my way. I was working at another business, I was working after hours, I was working after school, through community college, I was going after my soccer games, working. It was a complete grind through college, trying to scale this business, run this business, and the truth is, I was not focusing on the one thing. Now looking back on the progress, when I was just able to focus on the one thing, focus on getting new customers, focus on buying new equipment, focus on servicing property, emailing, customer response, my business seemed to grow. And I think a lot of people fall into this trap. We handle a lot of different balls, but the truth is we have to spend a lot of time focusing on one thing in life. If you want to grow a business, if you want to spend a lot of time trying to scale a certain business, everything that you do outside of that business is a distraction. For me, which allowed me to have the growth, was to spend that time marketing that business and just being laser focused on growing that lawn care business, because over time my efforts were being quadrupled. The time that I was spending in the business was being more time spent than anything else. So that means the business is being harvested, the business is blossoming, the business needs the time that it's getting, which means I was able to grow it. So guys, lastly, I want to touch on the point about why I kind of started a business, or mainly the main reason that I learned about starting a business in high school. For me, I was going down the path of college, where we are told in society that in order to be successful, to show that you're doing well in life, you have to work for someone, you have to make a lot of money, and then you're going to be happy all of a sudden. But what I found in my own life, and you might be finding in your own life, is that there's more to life than working for someone else. There's more validation and joy than going to a 9-to-5 and clocking out and investing in a 401k. That stuff cannot be fulfilling. And for me personally, the joy comes with being a business owner, being able to control my own destiny, being able to wake up freely, being able to do the things that I want to be, no matter how much money I make or no matter what I achieve in my life. That flexibility, the ability to wake up feeling revitalized and able to accomplish a new goal, or to help another customer, to be there for someone else, that is so powerful. A lot of us are finding like we don't have meaning in life. A lot of us, and some of my biggest fears in life was going to a job, working a 9-to-5, feeling like I am not impacting someone else's, or giving some type of service to someone else, or not being there and pursuing my dreams in life. And the truth is, I know this sounds a little morbid, but there's a time when our day comes to an end. We are no longer on this world. And I feel like so many of us want to start this business, whether if you're young, whether if you're going through a lot of struggles in life, whether if you just want to change your life, but you're too scared to take that leap. Just remind yourself that what are you going to lose? Like, what is the biggest thing that could happen to you? And just go ahead and take the risk, because we have only one opportunity to make it happen. And I've learned through business that I have a passion for making money. It sounds a little cringy, but I have a passion for trying to find ways to be creative, or to pursue my passion, to understand how I can provide a service that provides monetary value to me as well. That is kind of very interesting and exciting for me. That is my passion. That's what I feel fired up with. It's more than just going out there and making money. It's more like providing a service, being valuable to someone else. That makes me so fired up about business, and I will continue to try to work and be my own boss to the day I die. So guys, that's kind of my journey. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but I want to truthfully just break down everything that I've gone through. Truthfully, it's been a journey, and I'm super grateful that I was able to learn as much as I can. I can remember when I didn't know anything about business, or was getting ridiculed, or I didn't know where to go in my life, or I'm continuing to try to figure out what I want to do next in my life. But let me tell you what, the ability to have control of what you want to do, the ability to make money for yourself, that you do not have someone else beating down or telling you when to go to lunch, is some of the most rewarding feelings in this world, and I wish so many of us could experience. So guys, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, if you need my help, I am here for you. This is why the camera is on right now. If there's anything that I can do for you, any type of value I can bring to you, be sure to message me, comment me, hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. I'm here to share this message with you, and I hope that I inspire someone to do the same thing. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Go out there, hustle, work hard, and go make that money. It's time to change our lives. Take care. Peace. We out.